Hello everyone. Today we are going to see a platform called Remindlly.com. So in this video we will see how it works. So basically it's a platform using which we can set up automatic reminders. For example, let's say you have an gym. Okay, you are a gym owner and you'd like to you cannot remind people every time to pay their annual or a monthly subscription, right? Let's say you have a hosting company, or you have some subscription based plans. When that subscription ends, the user needs to renew it. If you have multiple customers, you cannot remind everyone manually. So using this domain, or sorry, using this app, you can set up automatic reminder, plus also the payment reminders will be sent. Okay, and this will be a free platform, so there is no fees, so you don't have to pay anything here. You can also use this to send automatic invoices. So every time you don't have to, create invoice automatically. I mean, manually. You can create them automatically. So begin, click on sign in, then sign in with Google. You know, here you need to use your Google account. There is no manual account creation option. So you need to have a Google account. If you do not have any Gmail account, you can create a new account, then you can use any Gmail account. Okay, you have to select your account. Here I'm clicking selecting one account. So once you're logged in, you will see this interface. So basically here you can check there is an dark mode option. You can switch from dark and light mode. In the dashboard page, you have a stats page where you can see all the stats of your revenue. Let's say you have a company and it has so and so clients and so services. All things, the total stats will be seen here. Okay, so to begin, let's start with the setting up company details. So first, so each company has company details. So we need to click on setting section, then click on company details. This is a one-time setup. So for the first time, you have to enter your the company name and uh, company email. Okay, uh, if it's optional, but it's good if you add it, because it will be added in the invoice. Whenever you send an invoice, all the details will be fetched from here. So I'll add my company LLP, then I'll add my number. It's optional. If you want, you can proceed with the number. Email, then you can add your company address. Okay, so email should be the one which should be used for your company. Okay, and address, it should be your company address. Okay, and I'll type some random text here, my address. Okay, so this is important if you are maintaining invoices and receipts. Okay, this will be added to the invoices, so I'll add it. And currency, in the currency section, you know let's say you are in India, then you have to choose INR, or if you're in USA or some other country, you need to choose your business currency. Okay, whatever currency which you know which you using which you deal with. Okay, then you have to select a logo. Okay, it should be your company logo. So whenever you choose a logo, it will be added to the invoices. Okay, it's a it is a, it, the logo will represent your company. So let's add a logo here. I'll add a sample text logo here. Okay, when you after browsing logo, you need to click on save details. Okay, so we'll see success message. Okay, it's not selected. I think I haven't correctly set the logo, so I'll go back and set the logo again. Yes, let's see. Yeah, now the logo is saved. Now here we can see the logo, and if you have any VAT number, you can add it. Then it's our we need to this is the initial setup. You need to complete all the settings first, then you can start adding your users. So now we have completed the company details page. Now let's go to the SMTP send. This is most important part of this platform, because see, when you send a reminder, that reminder email should be sent from a particular email, right? So that can be set up here. Okay, basically we have used Gmail SMTP here. So normally it's a free platform, so anyone can create a Gmail account. So if you have your own SMTP, you can no, add those details. So to make it simple, we have already shared steps to create this thing, app password. So, so you don't have to worry about all other settings. Simply click on use Gmail details. This will fetch all the default settings. Okay, then in the app password section, you need to create an app password. Okay, you cannot use the Gmail login password. Okay, I have already created a video on how to get a app password. You can just go through it to understand how to get app password for your Gmail account. Okay, this is important step. You need an app password and you need an Gmail account. If you have custom email, that's fine, you can add them. Here we'll go for Gmail setup because it's free and everyone can use it. So to access your app password, go to account myaccount.google.com/app password. Then you have to verify your this thing email. Okay, so you need to make sure that you're using the right email. So if I'm using remindlly@gmail.com, then you should create app password for the same email. Okay, here you can see initially I chosen the wrong email. Now I'm using the correct email. Make sure that you are logged into the correct email. Okay, then enter the app name. Okay, then click on create. Here this will show this password. So you need to make sure to copy this password, then paste it somewhere. Okay, I'll paste it here and remove those space. Okay, so initially it will give the spaces, so we need to remove those spaces. Okay, with the if you enter with the space, it won't work. So I'll copy it here, then I'll enter it into the password section. Okay, then I'll click on save SMTP settings. Okay, now the settings are saved. Make sure that you are generating password for the same sender email address. Okay, that should be the same. Then you click on enter that email, then try to send a test email. Okay, here you can see the test email was sent. Now you can open your Gmail. Okay, you can send a test email to any email. So here we can see we have received our test email, which confirms that our email settings are perfect. So whenever you set up a client, the system should automatically send emails from this email. Okay, whatever the from emails we have set, from that the emails will be sent. Make sure to, whenever setting up SMTP, make sure to you are using right email account and right app password. You cannot use some other app password of some other emails. Make sure to you're using correct app passwords. Okay, so our SMTP setups are done, our company details are done. Then we have option called email templates. Okay, this is basically we already have a default template. If you want to use this default template, you can check that and you can use that, because it has a a default structure. Even you can delete it if you don't want, and if you want it back again, you can simply click on restore default. Okay, I will show how this default email reminder, this thing template looks like later. So let's say you need to create a new team template, like you do not want to uh, wish the default template. You can create your own template name. Here you have to enter the template name, email subject. Email subject should be the subject, like for example, you would like to remind the users saying that your services are going to expire, so service reminder, something like that you can create. So I'll enter a template name, it can be anything. A subject should be the same subject which should be shown to the users, okay, your clients. So let's say I'm sending a reminder, renewal reminder to the client. So I will add renewal reminder. Then this will if you enter service name, it will replace the whatever the service you create, it will be replaced by that, and this will show the expiry date. So those things will be set up in the service section that I'll cover later. So let's create a template. Okay, you can create a template something like this: hello, if you copy that client name, it will replace, no, it is automatic replace your client name, okay, whenever the the users will be different, right? So it will automatically fetch those details, all again the amount on and all those. For example, your amount of so and so subscription is going to expire. You can craft emails like that. Okay, you can also use HTML templates. You can use, if you know HTML, you can simply copy and paste the HTML email templates here. It will be saved. Okay, so once done, you have to yeah, enter company details. Okay, again, if you enter that, copy paste that company name, it will be replaced by the company name which we have set up in the company details section. Okay, then click on save. Here you can see we have two different templates. This is default templates. Okay, if you want, you can edit it here. uh, uh, if you are not so technical, you can keep it as it is. No need to change anything here. Okay, all right, so this will be the name. Okay, so let's come back to the next section. Okay, we have already set up the email templates. Now let's go to the payment methods. Here we can you can create multiple payment methods. Okay, let's say you have an UPI, you have a bank account. So mainly we support two types of payment methods. Here we use payment gateway, but it's not fully automatic, it's semi automatic. For example, if you want to have a payment gateway, they will charge you. Okay, they will have a commission. So using this one, there is no commission or there is no payment gateway charges, but you have to manually verify that. You have to manually check your bank account, then see whether the amount came. To set up, let's click on the payment method section. Then if you want the bank transfer, then add the account name here, then account ID, account number, then IFC code, bank name, all this all those section details you have to enter here. So whatever the details you enter here, it will be shown in the invoice. Okay, for example, the reminder will be sent, right? In that reminder email, all these details will be there. Okay, so if you have a custom payment link, you have a payment game link, then you can also use that link here. Okay, so here I'll choose UPI. If you choose UPI, this will create automatic payment link for you. Also it will create an automatic payment code. Okay, UPI QR code. You need to make sure you are entering correct UPI ID. This UPI ID you can get it from your Google Pay or Apple, not Apple Pay. You can get it in Phone Pay or Paytm. All those providers, they will provide you this UPI ID. You can copy the UPI ID from here. Okay, when you enter that UPI ID, you don't have to enter anything else. When you enter and save those details, the system will automatically generate an QR code along with the payment link. Okay, so this step is done. Now let's go to the invoice setup. So ignore those errors, those are just debug logs. I'll clear them. Okay, okay, here you can see we have invoice setup page. Here you can set up color for your invoice, then invoice prefix. Let's say if you want to start your invoice with INV or INV01 or something else, you can change it from here. Same way you can change the receipt prefix. Also here you can you can set your uh, next invoice number, next payment receipts. Okay, by default it will start from 1. If you want to change it to something like 7 or 8 or some other number, you can simply set the initial number here. From that initial number, the count will be incremented. Okay, so initially it is sent to 1. If it is 1, it will show 001, but you can set it 1 here. Okay, if you're initially starting your this thing company, then you can simply set up 1. Otherwise, if you have older invoice, then you can choose the last invoice number. Okay, then from the theme color, you can select any color. Okay, this will be your template color, not template, this will be your invoice or receipt template color. Okay, choose whatever the color you want to display in your invoice and receipt. I'll show how it looks. So I'll choose this color. Then in the notes section, if you have any no notes, invoice notes, receipts notes, you can add it here. Okay, then click on save. Okay, then let's go to the next section. Let me save it here. Okay, then let's go to the client section. Okay, so here you'll be adding the clients. Okay, so let's say I'll add my name, I'll add my full name. Okay, after this I'll add emails. Here I'll use the same email just for reference. Then you can add your phone number, sorry, client's phone number. Here you'll be adding the clients. Okay, so whenever you set up, this is a one time setup. You have to set up your client once, then you have to link your client to the service. Here we are setting up the client. Now I have saved it. uh, these are my client details, and you have option to edit and delete. Now let's go to the service section. Service section, if you have a gym subscription fee, or you have some other maybe you're an internet provider, you want to remind every time user to pay their bills, you can add those services. Let's say you are a gym owner, and want to create a subscription like monthly subscription fee, or monthly something like that, monthly plan for gym subscription, something like that you can create here. Okay, so let's start with the add new service section. Click on add new service. I'll click on add new service button, then I will add my service name. Let's say it's my gym monthly subscription, so my service name is gym monthly plan. So then I'll add my description. You can add any description. Let's say monthly gym subscription for something like that, anything you can create here. Okay, and after that you have to enter amount. Okay, here you will see the rupee symbol. This will be fetched from the company details. If you are not setting up this in your company details, it won't show rupees. By default it will be dollar, so you make sure to initially set up your company. Okay, here I'll add 1,000 rupees. Okay, so every month my subscription fees is 1,000 rupees. Okay, and here I will add, it's a monthly fee, so what I'll do is I will change it to, by default it will be 1 year, I'll change it to 1 month. Okay, so when we set it to 1 month, it will be automatically send a reminder to the client every month. Okay, so click on save service. If you set 1 year, it will send a reminder to the next year. Okay, every yearly it will be renewed, so make sure to you are setting up correct duration. Okay, so I have set up my services here. Okay, this is my service, and if you want to add more, you can add it here. Let's go to the next section. Here you need to assign that service to the client. To do that, select your client from the client drop down, then select the subscription. It could be any subscription. You can create multiple subscription. Whatever the services you create, it will be displayed there. Then you can see the amount is automatically fetched. You can enter the project name, it's optional. And this should be the service purchase date. You need to make sure that you are entering the correct service purchase date. Okay, it will be the initial purchase date. Then you can set up, no, if you select monthly, since we have selected monthly plan, so it's almost it will automatically set the monthly date here. Okay, so duration will be, it will take automatically to 1 month. Since we have chosen 1 month, so you can see 26/10, the expiry date is 27/11, so it will automatically fetch that 1 month duration. Okay, then reminder date, this is very important. Make sure to set up correct reminder date. Let's say um, you need to remind the customer or your client a week prior. Okay, so you need to make sure before expiry date comes to the near point, you have to make sure that the client is reminded. So let's add 20 here. So I'll add 20th 11, so that on every 20th of month the client will be reminded. Okay, make sure the status is active, and here you can select a template name. Now I'll choose a default reminder template, which is available on the platform, then I will select the payment method which I had created. Okay, and if you want to add any notes, you can add it. Okay, then click on save assignment. All right, now the assignment is done. Now this system will automatically sends the reminder every month on 20th. Okay, we have we have set up the reminder date on 20th. Okay, but the expire date is 27. So before on 20 before 27 or on 20th, the automatic reminder will be sent. Okay, make sure that you have configured your email. If you do not if you do not configure your email SMTP setting, the emails won't be sent. So make sure you are configure email, then this will work. If your email test works, then this automatic reminders works. So make sure to set up SMTP first. Okay, then if you click remind button, here's a remind link. If you click the remind link here, the automatic reminder will be invoked. So it won't wait for that 20th date. It will, like, if the customer wants to pay their uh, renewal fees sooner, so and they ask you, so I want the invoice, can you send me the invoice? You can simply click on remind. It will, you know in advance, it will send the invoice to the client. When you click on remind, this will send an email. Okay, reminder email will be sent. So I'll go to my email, and here you can see I got a reminder email. Okay, so this we have done by clicking manually, by clicking on this one remind button. Here you will see the subject and our logo, whatever we set up on the client's settings page. And here you can see all the client name, month, whatever the service name, and the expire date, and the renewal amount, services, all the details will be fetched automatically. Okay, for each client it will fetch their own service and expire dates. Okay, when the client has to simply click on confirm payment. Okay, when they click on confirm payment, they will see this page. Here they have option to pay with UPI button. If they click on this using their phone, o- it will automatically open the UPI app. For example, if they have Google Pay, it will automatically open your Google Pay. Then it will automatically prompt 1,000 rupees. They don't have to enter it manually. So then simply need to click on that link, then pay with their Google Pay. If they also scan, if you also want to scan, they simply can click on the QR. It will pop up the QR. Then they can simply pay using a QR code. Okay, if they want to see the invoice, they can simply click on the download invoice button. Okay, download invoice button is there. So if they click on this one, um, the invoice will be downloaded. Okay, so if you see it here, let me close this button. Okay, okay, here you can see the invoice color, whatever we have set up in the invoice section is displayed. Okay, you can customize based on your requirement. Okay, this is a default template. Once the user pay using scan or pay with UPI option, the user needs to click on mark as paid. Okay, when the user clicks on that, then only the confirmation will be sent. Since we are not using any payment gateway here, the user needs to click on mark as paid to make sure that he completes the payment, because we do not have any automatic or email sorry payment gateway, because they are no they are paid service. Here we are getting free service, so we need to compromise that. So user needs to click on mark as paid. When they click on mark as paid, this confirmation will be sent to the admin. Okay, let's go back to admin and see where we see this confirmation. Okay, whenever user click on this button mark as paid, then only the email, or not email, then only the confirmation no renewal confirmation will be set. So click on renewals. Here renewal section, here you can see we have option called wait a second. Yes, make sure to click on mark as paid, otherwise it won't come. Then you have to click on renewals. Okay, here you can see the we have clicked on mark as paid, so now we are getting this status. So this user has paid amount, but we have to confirm the payment. Okay, so make sure you get those details here. Then you have to verify your Google Pay account, whatever the email mm, whatever the payment method you have added. Then if the client has added the transaction ID, you will see it here. Then you need to click on approve. If you have got the payment, then you can click on approve. This will approve the renewal. Okay, this will approve the renewal, and the subscription, the client subscription will be renewed for next month. Okay, if you have the client, when you click on approve, you will see this pop up. If you have an, if you want to add the transaction ID, you can add it here. Then click on confirm approval. Okay, what this will do is this will send an email to the customer. Also this will renew his service to the next month. Since it's a monthly subscription plan, this will renew the service to the next plan. Okay, if you go to assignments and see, the date is changed automatically, it is updating the next expire date. So it was November 27 previously, now it is December. Okay, December 27. Also you can see or edit those details from here if you want to edit those things. All right, so what else we have next? Yeah, this will be the, see, even if you see this reminder date, it is updated. It is initially it was 11 20th 11, now it is updated to 20th 12, that is 20th December. Okay, so this platform will automate everything. Okay, everything for you. Only you need to verify the payments and click on the approve button. Okay, once you set up the clients, you simply need to set up the clients and services, then set up their, assign their services to the client. All the details, all the this thing, the platform will automatically send invoices, receipts automatically. You just have to verify the payment and click on approve. Only these things needs to be done by the owner of this company, whatever the company you run. Okay, uh, otherwise what they will multiple many people do is they simply manually create invoices, they manually create receipts, and they manually enter, log those details. In this platform you can automate everything. Only the exception is the payment automation, because we are not using any paid payment system, payment gateway, so it won't be there. Also you can, in the document section, you can see all the generated receipts, invoices. Whenever the invoice is generated, it will be seen here. You have option to view, download and share. Okay, so you can see it. We have, this was the initial receipt, and sorry, invoice, then we have receipt. Okay, so once you approve, the receipt will be generated. Then we have clicked on the send reminder, remind again. We have sorry, we have mm, what we say, we have renewed it, so it created a new invoice. Okay, so all the documents, all the data is stored here. Also when since we approved this thing, you'll also see an approval email. So let's see, now it's not here because we have approved it. If you go to the client's email, you will also see an approval email, like when the admin approves the renewal confirmation, the renewal confirmation along with the payment receipt. Okay, payment receipt is also automatically sent. If you have added the transaction ID, it will be displayed here. And if you click on download full receipt, you can download it. I mean, the client can download it and review the receipt. Okay, this was for receipt 001. Here you can see all the details are here. Okay, so this is how a system generate receipts. Okay, basically we have covered mm invoices, receipts, everything is done. Only you have to add services, clients, then the system will automate the task for you. You just have to verify the payments and make sure that you click on approve, to renew the service. If you don't approve the renew service, the system won't understand that the client has paid or not, because this system does not handle payment. The payment will be directly sent to your bank, so this system does not know whether you have received the payment or not. So it's a secure platform, but you have to make sure that you have to approve the clients or approve the renewals timely. Okay, if you keep it pending, this system will not work. But if you approve it on time, whenever you get an payment from your client, you can approve it. Then this system will automatically extend that renewal date and does all the manual task for you.